Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's story feels different from the very beginning. There's a calmness in the air that feels unusual. Calm, yet heavy. It feels as if something has shifted quietly. And somehow, everyone could sense it. This is not news that arrived with cheers or noise. It arrived in silence. Just moments ago, an announcement was released. The tone was so calm, almost understated. Yet that calmness made the impact feel even stronger. Because silence, this time, carried meaning. Fans immediately noticed the timing. It felt too precise to be a coincidence. There were no long teasers. No dramatic countdowns. Big Hit didn't build anticipation in the usual way. And that made everything feel unsettling. There was only one confirmation. Delivered simply, almost gently. But the weight behind it was enormous. Like a door finally opening. Not a small door. A massive gate that had been locked for years. Slowly, attention began to shift. All eyes turned to one figure. Taehyung. Not because of something he said. Not because of something he posted. But because of what he didn't say. There was a change in energy around him. And fans noticed it instantly. This wasn't a spontaneous reaction. It was a controlled presence. Taehyung appeared calm. Too calm for a moment this big. That silence wasn't empty. It felt full, like someone processing something final, something significant. For a long time, Taehyung has always moved at his own pace, never rushing. He allows moments to breathe. He lets meanings settle naturally. So when this announcement appeared and his energy felt quieter than usual, questions naturally followed. Was this something he had expected? Or something even he hadn't fully prepared for? The timing made everything feel even more intense. Right at the turn of the year, just when everyone believed the surprises were over, this confirmation arrived. OT7, not symbolic, not vague, official and locked in. With that single confirmation, a realization spread. Nothing will be the same after this. Everything is shifted. For Taehyung, this return isn't just about stepping back on stage. It's about returning after growth. After distance, after silence, after becoming someone even fans are still learning to understand. The quiet surrounding him didn't feel empty. It felt heavy, like the calm before something finally moves forward. With intention, some fans described it as shock. Others called it silent disbelief. But maybe it was neither. Maybe it was awareness. The awareness that a chapter everyone thought was far away is suddenly right in front of us. There were no dramatic reactions, no over-the-top responses, just a shared feeling that something important had begun, whether we were ready or not. And Taehyung stood right at the center of it, not announcing, not explaining, just being present. And somehow, that made the moment feel even bigger. Whatever comes next, one thing is clear. This wasn't just an announcement. It was a signal. What made it even more unsettling was how quietly it all happened. No noise, no chaos, just confirmation placed into the world. And suddenly, everyone began listening more carefully. Fans started looking back at old moments, old words, old silences that once felt meaningless, but now feel intentional. Taehyung has always moved differently than expected. When excitement is anticipated, he offers calm. When answers are demanded, he offers presence. And in moments like this, that contrast speaks louder than any statement. The lack of reaction didn't feel like avoidance. It felt deliberate, as if he understood the weight of the moment. Before the world fully caught up, this return is more than a reunion. It represents timing, choice, readiness. And for Taehyung, timing has always mattered. He never steps forward unless the moment feels right emotionally, artistically, and personally. So when this announcement arrived and his energy felt grounded rather than explosive, fans sensed depth instead of celebration. There's also the weight of what came before. Years apart, individual growth, silence filled with meaning. Each member walked a different path. But Taehyung's journey stood out for its quiet evolution. No rush to explain himself. No need to prove anything. Just steady movement forward. And now, suddenly, all paths converge again. That realization alone can feel overwhelming. Because returning doesn't mean going backward. It means bringing everything you've become back into a shared space. For someone like Taehyung, who absorbs, reflects, and transforms, that kind of return isn't simple. It's layered, emotional, heavy in the best possible way. Fans didn't need words to understand it. The silence spoke, the timing confirmed it, and the stillness sealed it. This wasn't a loud surprise. It was a quiet one, the kind that seeps in slowly and stays with you, the kind that makes you pause and think, this is really happening. And somewhere in that pause, Taehyung stood there, not ahead of the moment, not behind it, fully inside it, waiting, just like everyone else. As time passes, fans are beginning to realize something important. This return was never meant to be rushed. It was meant to be felt. Every second of silence carried intention. Every pause held meaning. Taehyung's calm presence wasn't absence. It was control, a reminder that some moments don't need noise. For the music to be powerful, they only need time and the courage to arrive exactly when they should. And this is where we pause, because some stories aren't meant to end with a roar. They're meant to stay with you, like music that lingers long after it ends. If this quiet shift, this perfect timing, and Taehyung's presence made you feel something, let us know in the comments. Your thoughts matter here. Don't forget to like this video if you felt its impact. Subscribe to Taehyung Fans for more exclusive, in-depth stories like this, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next, because this chapter has only just begun.